He would not vote for Donald Trump and later called out the 45th president. "We have a constitution. We have to follow that constitution. And the presidents drifted away from it," Powell said in 2020 after Trump threatened to use military force against Black Lives Matter protesters. During the 2020 campaign, Powell said he would vote for Joe Biden, but it wasn't until the Jan. 6 insurrection at the U.S. Capitol that the former Secretary of State finally severed ties with the GOP. "I can no longer call myself a fellow Republican," he told CNN Fareed Zakaria. "I'm not a fellow of anything right now. I'm just a citizen who has voted Republican, voted Democrat throughout my entire career. Right now, I'm just watching my country and not concerned about parties," he said. Colin Powell, who shaped U.S. national security, dies at 84. Colin Powell dead at 84 due to complications from COVID-19. Nexstar, former Secretary of State Colin Powell has died due to complications from COVID-19, his family said in a statement shared on Facebook on Monday. He was 84. According to Powell's family, he was fully vaccinated and was receiving treatment at Walter Reed National Medical Center. "We have lost a remarkable and loving husband, father, grandfather, and a great American," the family wrote in the statement. General Colin L. Powell, former U.S. Secretary of State and chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, passed away this morning due to complications from COVID-19. He was fully vaccinated. "We want to thank the medical staff at Walter Reed National Medical Center for their caring treatment. We have lost a remarkable and loving husband, father, grandfather, and a great American." Powell was the first African American to serve as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and later U.S. Secretary of State, for which he was unanimously confirmed in 2001. As head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, he oversaw the U.S. invasion of Panama and later the U.S. invasion of Kuwait to oust the Iraqi army in 1991. Most part, electing to call safe screens that picked up few yards. Seattle went 3 of 12 on third downs. The loss sent the Seahawks to 2-4 and in the basement of a tough NFC West. With a Monday night primetime game against the New Orleans Saints, who are coming off a bye next up for Smith, it's getting dark early for Seattle's hopes of making the postseason. The Steelers now are 3-3 though, because of some timely, clutch bursts of individual competence, combined with a resilience that just might be their most dependable trait. And on the couple of occasions when the Steelers needed some help, the Seahawks obliged and volleyed the ball into the net. And just to remind the 60,821 customers and a national television audience that they were not to be ignored, the officials inserted themselves into the festivities and took a shot at determining the outcome of the game. Alas, it ended with a 23-20 victory by the Steelers that was made official by Chris Boswell's 37-yard field goal with 2:50